My name is Lulanga Sydney, and I'm going to look at information systems for strategic human resource policy 1. We'll start by looking at the learning outcomes, the competencies that you attain at the end of this course. So at the end of this course, you should be able to define information systems for strategic human resource policy and provide examples of how it can be used in a variety of human resource functions. So that's a competence which you'll be expected to attain when you are done with this course. So let's start by defining what information systems for strategic human resource policy is. This can be defined as an integrated system used to gather, store, and analyze information regarding an organization's human resources. It can also be defined as a term or an element used to acquire, store, manipulate, analyze, retrieve, and distribute information about an organization's human resources. So the underlying weights here are that it's an integrated system. So an integrated system is a system that does so many things, can be used in different platforms to collect various data, but all the data should be centered around human resource, people. So it's the system that is used in the management of people. However, information systems for strategic human resource is not limited to the computer hardware or software applications that comprise the technical part of the system. It includes people, because there's a policy element there, so it includes policies, procedures, data required to manage human function. And therefore it goes beyond technology, it goes beyond the apparatus that we can use to collect data. It also includes the human element, the rules, the policies in the organization, the procedures applied. So it evolves from a simple record keeping to complex analytical tools that assist management in decision making. Now this, we need to listen to it properly, because it talks about complex analytical tools. It analyzes different types of data to assist in decision making. So information systems for strategic human resource policy, it's a generic term referring to any information system used for obtaining relevant and timely information on which to base human resource decisions. It's also a software system that integrates several data sources and processes them into a unified system, a system that provides functions of at least two separate systems, for that is accounting and inventory management. So accounting and inventory, taking note of. Here, what are we talking about? We are talking about HR professionals, for example, in the area of reporting and compliance. So when we are managing people, we report certain information, we keep their files, and we adhere to it that the compliance element when it comes to human resources is adhered to. It also looks at the payroll and compensation analysis. It benefits administration and the applicant tracking and skills inventory. Now, on functional managers, what information systems does, it brings about performance management and appraisal, recruitment and resume processing, team and project management, training and skills testing, and managing development. So development here, it could mean HR development, ensuring that the skills, the competencies, the abilities, the capacity of the employees remain relevant, they remain sharp, and they continue adding value to the organization. On individual employees, we look at self-service benefit options, the options available to individual employees, career planning, the system also covers that, training and development, what type of training, what type of development programs employees can benefit. All that is covered in this information system. Now, what are the benefits of using information system? First of all, it will increase efficiency. More transactions with fewer resources. So efficiency, there will be less wastage. The data collected will be analyzed and it will be used appropriately. There will be confidentiality, effectiveness, having a positive impact. There will be more accurate data, more accurate information, and there will be simplification of processes. On the side of administrative users, the benefits are that the administration will be able to monitor absenteeism, for example, salary structures, training information, and if someone is up for promotion, demotion, upgrade, all that will be taken care of using this system. So this system will be able to trigger certain components, show that this is up. For example, if an employee needs to go for a refresher course, it can show. Other benefits, it will look at recruitment. For example, if it will identify a vacancy, it will be able to identify whether it's important to fill in that position, what type of person you may need for that particular position. All the information is fed and then it reproduces it. And then the media response, it will be able to provide that. Current information, old information. It will even be able to help in predicting the future, where the organization wants to be, what it can do to be there. And then the medical information, it will provide the medical information on employees, and HR will be able to monitor to see the health or the health bar of the employees will be provided. Then the general administration also, information will be provided by this system. Now, when it comes to analytical processes, it will be able to control budget, for example. There will be no under budgeting, over budgeting, going beyond what was budgeted for, then asking for supplementary budgeting. That will not happen because this system will be able to control. And the applicant tracking and screening, The system will do the preliminaries. As long as it's fed with the necessary information, it will be able to remove all the applicants who are not supposed to apply for that particular position, shortlist using a rubric, and then make it easier for the interviewers to proceed with the interviews. Then it will also do the skills matching. So you don't have to look each time to go through a pile of CVs. This system is able to match the skills and be able to provide the information needed. It will also be able to do the appraisal to show the performance of the employees, and that way you'll be able to tell who is supposed to be compensated accordingly, who is supposed to be promoted, who is supposed to be demoted, and all kinds of decisions that need to be carried out at a certain level. The other benefit is there's prompt feedback through using this system. The manpower planning, succession planning is all in provided, and you are able to follow, and it will just trigger the system. It will be able to tell you how many people you need, where you need them, when you need them, who is retiring, whether someone has died and needs to be replaced, someone has resigned, needs to replacement or not. All that, the information will be triggered at the appropriate time. And it will also be able to monitor skills development of the employees. Who needs, for example, who needs de-skilling, specialization, reskilling, sharpening of one's skills, whether someone needs a refresher course, whether someone needs to acquire new skills, whether someone needs to have multi-skills, all that will be monitored by the system. And then it will also do the training needs analysis, and then the global analysis. It will all be done by the system. So how do we apply this system in the workplace? First of all, you need what you call strategic management. You need to plan, you need to implement, and you need to manage that strategic plan, and you also need to evaluate the strategic plan to ensure that it remains appropriate, it remains user-friendly. So there's what you call environmental scanning, that is done through strategic planning. Tracking quality and productive improvements, that is done through strategic planning. The second one that needs to be done when applying the information system, you need workforce planning and employment to track promotions, transfers, hiring, termination rates, to maintain and print data in a required form, print applicant flow and utilization reports for affirmative action programs, for example. This system can it also tells when someone is retiring, when he's going to retire. It will give you all that information. It will outline career path development. It will track education, skills and training programs. It will register employees in courses, especially in-house courses, or off-the-job courses, but those ones which are linked to the system, the system may register the employees. It may evaluate employees' performance, so it takes out the bias or human error that comes by using the manual system. It also looks at the total rewards. It tracks salary survey information, tracks retirement planning, tuition reimbursement, etc. It also facilitates benefit administration and salary analysis across job classifications. This system also looks at employee and labor relations. It stores, for example, employee discipline records, all the data that is necessary to do with the unions, and labor distribution data is stored. And then it maintains attitude survey results, how employees respond to work, whether it's positive or negative, the relationships in the organization. It looks at all that. And then it also looks at risk management. We can use it for that. It will identify accident and illness trends. It will also it will track safety records, insurance, workers' compensation claims. It will also monitor high-risk conditions and accidents. This is what you call artificial intelligence program. So what is the role of information systems for strategic human resource during change? Now, it recognizes how individuals may react negatively to change, and it may advise which way to go, how to initiate change, implement change. It will also anticipate resistance and find ways on how to deal with it. It will also show commitment, help to show commitment and present a positive attitude towards change. It will also promote the involvement of people in the process. It ensures that top management is visible, is seen, and supportive, because the top management will get all the information on the whole employee as per needed. It will also remind management and others that change is a process and successful change takes time. Through this system, management will be able to reinforce change with incentives and communicate with the employees and help management to understand the position. So in summary, this course has helped us to realize that information systems for strategic HR policy is an integrated system used to acquire, store, manipulate, analyze, retrieve, and distribute information about an organization's human resources. So at the end of it, by now we should be able to define, appraise information systems for strategic human resource process and demonstrate how this system could be used in the workplace.